to be able to have an exercise taster session now, and this is specifically towards catering and being inclusive to Parkinson's and the symptoms of Parkinson's. So I'm delighted to introduce John Molyneux, who is our Live Longer Better champion, but also absolute exercise professional, God, and a Parkinson's warrior, and then also John's good friend, Bob.
Barry.
So take it away, boys.
Right, so hi everyone, I'm John, this is Barry. Hello?
Hello. Yeah.
Let's make sure you're here.
Sorry, Barry.
Sorry,
Barry, I had your name as Bob.
So what we wanted to do today is do a little demonstration about the exercises we use to push back the symptoms of Parkinson's. Mainly when you're looking at the studies or looking at exercises with Parkinson's, it tends to focus on early stage Parkinson's, and there's not much out there about someone like Barry, who's in his 70s, and he's been living with Parkinson's for 15 years. And the exercises that we do really make a difference, and that's what we're going to show you today. I haven't actually planned this session because everyone with Parkinson's will have their own unique symptoms and they live with Parkinson's differently, but also everyone you see on the day, they present differently. So, for example, Barry has been doing brilliantly for about 2 months. And then yesterday, coming out of a friend's house for dinner, he had a little stumble and he's jarred his back. So I want to show you how, when you get someone, treat them as an individual, not just, right, you've got Parkinson's, you need to do these exercises. So today, as well as the Parkinson exercises, I'll be showing you how to help reduce rigidity, which is a symptom, and deal with someone that's got a little niggle in their hip. So shall we begin? Right, up you get, sir. Right, if you have a seat here. Thank you. So when you're doing exercise for Parkinson's, it wants to be positive, and it wants to be big, and it wants to be loud. Parkinson's makes you small and slow. So the point of this is to reverse it. We're trying to get rid of negativity. We're trying to get rid of any hesitancy. And what we're going to start with is just by loosening off the back. So this is an exercise from PD Warrior called Sky Reach. And it's a great one for helping with mobility and rigidity. So if we put the ball down there. So let's start off on this side, this arm up. And what you want to do with this, you really want to stretch through the arm into the fingers. And as I say, these classes should be fun, loud, and exciting. So we're going to get down to that ball in 3, 2, 1, and down. Hold it there. Good. Up, arm across the body, and rotate. That's it, all the way around, all the way around. Stretch, 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 stretch. Try and touch me. Good. Let's go again. Arm by your side. This arm up. Stretch through the fingers, really stretch them out. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and down. Down to the ball. Good. And up as quick as you can. Good. Arm across the body. Rotate to me. Touch my hip. Good. And you can see, having a fall, it hasn't really hindered him that much. We've done a little rehearsal with this and loosened it off, but he's doing well. One thing I will say is when you are doing any exercise, the coaching points want to be strong and they want to be direct. We really want to get rid of that hesitation, because the hesitation will cause freezing. Right, so this arm up. Push through your fingers, straight arm. 3, 2, 1, down to the ball. So this is the affected side. So you can see it's a little tight. So all I'm going to do is give it gentle encouragement. We're just going to tease it and ease it. Good. Let's hold it there so we get the stretch. 3, 2, 1, up. Arm across the body and rotate round. Good. Stretch, 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 stretch. Right, let's do that one more time. Left arm down by your side. This arm up. Stretch through the fingers. And straight. Don't let the body cheat. Right, get those fingers. That's it. 3, 2, 1, and down to the floor. Touch that ball. Good. Well done, Barry. Arm up across the body and rotate and stretch. Good. To me, lovely. Good movement. Excellent. Right, excellent stuff. Have a relax. So that's sky reach. The next thing we're going to do is obviously with these exercises, we want to keep that mobility going. And one of the problems you may have is sit to stand. So it's always good to practice these. And there is a technique to it, which we'll go through now. Right, so if you just shuffle forwards onto the edge of the chair. That's it. And the technique is simply nose over knees. So up you get. Good. And down without using your hands. Be strong, be confident, be powerful. Good. Straight away. Up. Good. And then sit yourself down. Excellent. Well done, Barry. So what you get with Parkinson's quite often is something called freezing. And that's why if you've been in the cinema or you've had dinner, you sat in a chair for a long period of time, you might hesitate and it gets hard. And this is where cueing comes in. So a great technique is to add cueing into the exercises. So what I mean by that, you want a rhythm, counting's best. You find that people walking through a doorway or doing something a bit different can freeze. So just tap your leg and count down from 5 and that helps. So we're going to add that technique into the chair. We're going to count down from 5 and we're going to stand up on 1. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Great. Whoops. That's where the back's kicking in a little bit. And sit down. So you can see just a little wobble there, and that's caused a bit of hesitation. So we're going to get over that straight away. We're going to get back on the saddle. We're going to go up from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Good. Sit back down. And again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Good. Right, have a little rest. Perfect. So you can see things don't go to plan, and you can be good at one thing one day, and then the next day, because of rigidity or whatever, you might be a bit tight, and you just got to keep going for it, and don't let the doubt settle in, because once you start doubting things, if you've had a fall or a stumble or something like that, it won't take long before you just lose your confidence. And this is basically what we're trying to do in these sessions, is to keep the energy levels high and build up the confidence. So should we show them box step? Yeah. So box step is a great exercise for dual tasking, which I'll explain later, the importance of that. It works on balance, coordination, gets the arms and legs going, and it's a really easy exercise to do. So we found visual cues really helps. We've got these dots, so I'm going to put them on the floor. There you go. Can you see those on the screen? Right, up you get, Barry. Good. Right, if you stand on the first 2 dots, please, sir. Right. So with this, we want big knees and we want strong arms. But before we've done that, let's tackle the posture, straighten up. So little coaching points, tighten the buttocks, head up. You know, unfortunately, the posture is a constant battle, and it's a battle that we need to fight every day. Barry's posture has been fantastic for weeks, but that fall has tightened the back muscles up a bit, and that's why he's a little bit more bent over than he would normally be. So arms up to chest. I want to hear you make some noise, Barry. We're going to go, thank you. We're going to go yellow, blue, red, green. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Yellow, blue, red, green. Yellow, blue, red. More arms. Yellow, blue. Right, reset. Hit the reset button. Take a pause. Move these a bit closer. Sorry, set them up for my legs. 3, 2, 1. Yellow, blue, red, green. Now arms. Yellow, blue, red, green. Yellow, blue, red, green. Yellow, blue. Good. Yes. Well done. So the exercises, you only want to do about 4 in each set. and they want to be at 80% effort level. It's quite important to get that energy level nice and high. Right, let's go. Blue, yellow, green, red. Blue, yellow, green, red. Come on, nose.
Yeah.
Good.
Green.
Blue, yellow, green, red, blue, yellow. Right, pause. So you see the wheels have come off again, so we just hit the reset button and try again, just to refresh. Blue, yellow, green, red. Arms up. Let's go. Blue, yellow, green, red. Blue, yellow, green, red. Blue, yellow, green, red. Blue, yellow, green, red. Well done. Excellent. Right, so what we're going to do is just spend a bit of time on the posture, hands down by the side. Let me just get rid of the dots. So this is a great exercise for just loosening off the upper body. So we stand tall and we just do arm swings. Get those arms forward and back as much as you can. Good. 10 seconds. Good. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. Do you want to have a punch up? Let's box. Boxing is a great PD exercise. We're just going to give you a short demonstration of what we do. Okay. That's one. So this is great for, I'll talk about this later in my talk, but there's real strong evidence for the benefit of high intensity dual tasking, and boxing does both of these. So the key thing is, we're not just trying to tickle the pads, we're trying to punch through the dots. So left foot forward, get your guard up, look like you mean it, and let's go. Jab, cross, keep going, cross, jab, cross, and rest. So I haven't done this with Barry today, so I'm just going to do a little check to make sure that's not hurting his back too much. You all right with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, no problems?
No problems.
Right, so I want you to hit these pads as hard as you can for 10. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. What you want to do as well, you want to try and get your client to vocalize, get that voice out, shout out the numbers. So we keep practicing using the voice and using the facial expressions. Right, so count with me. Let's go. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Have a rest, have a pause. And whilst you're resting, you might as well be doing something useful. So we can just work on the posture. Nice tight buttocks. Hold it there. See how we're doing for time. Right, we got rough. So now, Barry, instead of hitting the pads as hard as you can, I want you to hit them as fast as you can. And we're going to do 20. Guard up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count with me. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, we can do better than that. We want to show these people what you can do. Double that hand speed. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. Well done. So that's boxing. That's the energy level that I would expect you want to raise it up to when you're boxing. Feel okay?
Yeah.
Do you need a drink?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I drank all that yesterday, sorry. You want to make sure that you're constantly drinking, not only with the exercise, but throughout the day. Parkinson's medication can lower your blood pressure, and dehydration is a great cause for falls and also dehydration. So it's quite, we use one of these and we make sure that whole thing gets drunk by the end of the day. Right.
And that's 2 litres.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 litres in there, so. Right, let me know if you need some more. Right, so what we're going to do now is over the river. Now, this is probably the most complex exercise we do, but it really, really helps, especially with picking the feet up, because you know what, you see that tree root or dodgy paving slab and you come to it and trip. this stops that. Now, it's a bit of an ask to do it today, especially because the confidence of the little fall yesterday and the hips are a bit sore, but we're going to do it. So this is called Over the River. I'll give you a little demonstration. I mean, we've been doing this for a while, so we use a hurdle, but you can just put a towel on the floor or something, just as a visual aid. And you step over with one leg and the opposite arm's up, and the backward arm comes out, and you're trying to stretch through all your muscles. So let's do this. Move that chair out of the way a bit. Right, in your own time, when you're ready, let's go over the river. Good, but don't forget your arms the other way. Opposite arms to opposite legs, stretch through. Stretch, 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 stretch. Right, when you're ready, over with big knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Right, let's do one more over that river. Good. Those arms, switch those arms. That's it. Stretch through. Hold it for a bit. Get the stretch. Over you go, big knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. That wasn't bad. Excellent. Right. So that's over the river. Right. If you haven't got one of these, invest in it. This is brilliant. There's two little tricks that have been the most beneficial for you. This for posture, and then you'll find every client I've ever had with Parkinson's has always presented with tight calves. So the tight calves, I mean, I used to spend ages massaging Barry's calves until I discovered one of these. You can see here, you can use this to set the level of degrees. It starts on 15 and goes all the way up to 30. We keep it on 20 degrees, and you stand on it, and it stretches those calves out. And these are great after exercise. So if you've gone on a treadmill, if you've gone on a walk, these are fantastic. So let's do some up and overs with this. So watch how his posture will change after a few of these. You don't want the resistance, not about resistance, it's just about the movement. So decrease the resistance a bit. Let's move over so we don't hit Barry's wife's Peloton machine and get in trouble. Right, straighten up, up and over. Good. All the way down to your bum. Down, 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 down. Good. And over. Back down to the thighs. Let's do 4 of these because you can do with this. Right. Up, over, down to the bum. Down, 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 down. Good. Is that feeling all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Try and keep straight, keep tight, keep those legs straight. Over you go. All the way. Up and over. Down to the bum. Good. Down, 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 down. Excellent. Right, all the way down. One more. Up and over. Down, 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 down. Good. And rest. Excellent. So there's always little things that I check. So as I said earlier, your client might present with different things every session. We haven't looked at the shoulders, so let's just have a look there. Put this arm up. Let's just have a look. So you got away with that. That's okay. So just hold the stretch. Good. And then come down. And the other side. Up you go. So you can see this one's a bit tight. So this was probably used to pull you up when you're on the floor. And we just feel it's a bit tight here. So that's something I'll be dealing with tomorrow with a massage gun, which are amazing. I'll be talking about those later. So that's basically our little session. There's loads of exercises we do. Do you want to have a seat, Barry?
Thank you.
Yeah, so do you want to do some questions and answering, or is that me done?
That was absolutely fantastic, John. Squeeze.
Sorry, you're
really short amount of time. So
Charlotte, I'm just
thank you.
I'm going
I
to
think
cut.
I need to apologise because my internet connection Go for it.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm just going to butt in. I know Charlotte's having a bit of an issue with her internet connection. So thank you very much, John and Barry. Barry, that was incredible. I'm sure. I was aching a little bit watching you doing some of those bits and pieces. So that was really, I mean, inspiring. But you can see the difference already, like you say, with those posture bits and the up and overs, and really, really fantastic. So we're going to leave it there, I think, as the demo. And then if anyone's got any questions for John, they can put them, because John's going to be speaking as part of our next webinar as well. So we'll have the Q&A section as part of that next webinar. So everyone, you've got 10 minutes now. We'll pause, but I'm sure you'll join me in the chat by, well, it's John as well, definitely, but a big thank you to Barry for being part of today and showing us some of these movements and some of the practices you guys have been doing, because that was fantastic. And we'll see everyone back here in 10 minutes.
Thank you. See you later.
Thank you.